ಕಳೆಬೇಡ, ಕೊಲೆಬೇಡ, ಹುಸಿ ನುಡಿಯಲು ಬೇಡ, ಮನೆಯಬೇಡ, ಜನರಿಗೆ ಅಸಹ್ಯ ಪಡಬೇಡ, ದಂಡ ಬಣ್ಣಿಸಬೇಡ, ಇದೇ ಹೊಳೆಯಲೇಬೇಡ. ಇದೇ ಅಂತರಂಗ ಶುದ್ಧಿ, ಇದೇ ಬಗೆಯ ಶುದ್ಧಿ, ಇದೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಘದ ಉಳಿಸುವ ಪರಿ. ಡು ನಾಟ್ ಸ್ಟೀಲ್, ಡು ನಾಟ್ ಕಿಲ್, ಡು ನಾಟ್ ಸ್ಪೀಕ್ ಎ ಲೈ, ಡು ನಾಟ್ be angry with anyone, do not feel disgust for others, do not indulge in self-praise, do not humiliate anyone. This is your inward purity, this is your outward purity. This is the way to win the Lord Kola Sangama. These 7 commandments given by Basavanna in the form of vachanas or sayings way back in the 12th century are globally applicable to mankind. Yes, they all various heroes or inheritors of the great universal philosophy of life, which can be summarized as Charana's contribution to Lok Kalyana. It's not the religion that we are supposed to follow, but a way of living that can be practiced to build a harmonious society. I am pleased to know that all the VSNA living in the USA and Canada are meeting at this 34th annual convention of VSNA and the International Basaba Conference hosted by VSNA New England chapter. This momentous event is indeed a tribute to the great philosophy that we have all inherited. As you are all aware, Eastern culture was evolved in the 12th century under the leadership of Basavanna. In those days, there were many social evils, inequality among people, living classes, discrimination of men, etc. Basavanna, a great mystic and social reformer, stood up for the cause of the then downtrodden, equally for man and woman, and tried to establish a society. He upheld the cause of dignity of labor by preaching the concepts of the Kayaka, work is worship, and Dasoha, distribution of excess brings to the lady. We may all recall these President Kennedy's discourse statement: a selfish society cannot help the poor, who are many. It cannot save the few, who are rich. Yenimo declares Dasoha Day, Charity Day. It will be a befitting tribute to 12th century, a great thinker and reformer Basavanna. Basavanna established a common platform for discussion of day-to-day life called Anubhava Mantapa, in which all sections of society, men and women, participated in debates about various issues in life. Today, living amidst strife, corruption, greed, selfishness, materialism, and many other ills are coming in the way of simple, happy living. Our younger generations, facing a tough competitive environment, are at crossroads of comprehending what is good and bad, and are being swayed away from simple values of life. Tenets of surrounding way of life, even more relevant today than ever. It is now time to introspect and analyze our way of living and seek the answers that we desperately need from Sarana Sahitya, Sarana Sanskriti. As inheritance of this great philosophy and blessed with the best quality of living, for all you in the years, it is my wish that you all continue to incorporate these values in your lives and educate the younger generations about this philosophy. By actively practicing these simple values of life, you will help straight to become ambassadors of Sarana Sahitya Chaitanya and spread the message of simple virtuous living. Conventions like this has become the modern day Anubhava Mantapas, wherein every participant takes back more learnings and a stronger message to become a good human being and help build strong society. Youngsters must be given orientation into this wonderful heritage that will make them stronger citizens of the future. We will have this responsibility to bring back the lost glory of the Sarana culture. Let us wake up this reality and incorporate these simple values in our daily living and consciously work towards building a better society around us. It is my desire that you will all work towards creating this very society, which every country you are living, a society that is free from evil, greed and discrimination. Society is empowered to engineer a glorious future tomorrow. ಲೋಕದೊಡಂಗೆ ನಿಲ್ಲುತ್ತಿದ್ದೀವರಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ತನವ ಸಂತೈಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮನೆ ಮನವ ಸಂತೈಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನೆರೆಮನೆ ದುಃಖಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳುವವರ ವೆಚ್ಚ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಗಮ ದೇವ. Basava says we are trying to correct the parts of this world. Early, first of all, try to correct your own bodies and minds and make them fit enough to help others. Only then will we please the Lord Kodla Sangama. ಸರ್ವೇ ಜನಾ ಸುಖಿನೋ ಭವಂತು.
Dasoha, the act of giving, is one of the most popular teachings of the 12th century social reformer Basavanna and universally relevant even today.
ನಾನು ಮುಂದೆ ಓದಿ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ನಾನು ಮುಂದೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ನಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಓದಿ ಮುಂದೆ ದೊಡ್ಡನಾಗಿ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ ನಾನು ಹಾಗೆ ಹಾಕಿನಿ ಅಂತ ನನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಭರವಸೆ ಐತಿ.
ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆ ಇನ್ನು ಮುಸ್ಲಿಮ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ನು 20 ಜನ ಹುಡುಗರು ಯಾರ ನಮ್ಮ ದೋಸ್ತರು, ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ನಾನು ಇರ್ತೀನಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ.
ನಾನು ಮುಂದೆ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಆಸೆ ಇದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಓದಿದ್ದಕ್ಕಿಂತಲೂ ನಾನು ಹಾಗೆ ಆಗ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಭರವಸೆ ಇದೆ.
Transcending barriers of caste, creed and religion, these youngsters among thousands of others share two characteristics: poverty and the dare to dream. Thanks to the Siddhaganga Gurukula under the divine leadership of Dr. Sri Shivakumar Swamiji, their hope towards a successful future is well sustained. The Siddhaganga Math, established over 600 years ago in Tumkur, is a multifaceted institution dedicated to serving humanity and alleviating human suffering. Swamiji's deep commitment and devotion to the philosophy of Kayaka and Dasoha is seen to be believed. For over 70 years, ever since he took over the leadership of the Math, he has been on a tireless mission of socio-economic development and eradication of inequalities in education. He has founded over 130 institutions ranging from nursery to institution of technology, pure science, arts, management, vocational and performing arts. Presently catering to over 45,000 students. The driving force behind the Math is the Swamiji's firm belief that education and alleviation of hunger among the masses is an effective means to enrich human capacity, in turn contributing to national reconstruction. Aptly called the living God, Swamiji at 104 years is steadfast with his mission of serving the needy. His dedicated daily regiment of 16 hours a day running the Math, offering prayers and providing help to the many who come to the Math is absolute inspiration. Under the patronage of the Math is the Sri Siddhaganga Gurukula, a residential education complex established on the principle of Dasoha. It offers free schooling, boarding, lodging for more than 9,000 students coming from poor rural families, making it the biggest school of its kind in the country today, operating in a single rural campus. The Gurukula is indeed home to children from all castes and religions, an exemplary role model of service to mankind.
ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಖವಾಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಮ್ಮೂರ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟು, ನಮ್ಮೂರಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಮ್ಮರು ಇಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಜಾತಿ ಭೇದ ಭಾವ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಅಣ್ಣ ತಮ್ಮಂದಿರಂತೆ ಬಾಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ.
Since its establishment, the Gurukula has provided a solid foundation to millions of needy youth, many of who are today well placed in society and have become successful.
Today there are 9,000 children. When we were in Sri Siddhaganga Math, there used to be 800 children. This was in the year 1955-58. Siddhaganga Math caters to the needs of those who are aspiring to be technically qualified people, capable of working on a global platform. Such people have been produced by Sri Siddhaganga Math.
ಈ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿದ ಈ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದ ವಿಶೇಷ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಜಾತಿ ಮತಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಜಾತಿಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ವರ್ಗದ ನಿಜವಾದ ವಾಸ್ತವವಾಗಿ ಬಡವರಾಗಿರುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೂ ಅವಕಾಶವಿದೆ.
ಸಿದ್ಧಗಂಗಾ ಮಠ ದಾಸೋಹಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಮುಖ ಕೇಂದ್ರವಾಯಿತು. ಈಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೀತಿರುವ ದಾಸೋಹ ಆ ಮಠದ ವಿಶೇಷತೆಯನ್ನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಯವರು ಈ ದಾಸೋಹದ ಪರಿಕಲ್ಪನೆಗೆ ಒಂದು ಹೊಸ ಜೀವವನ್ನು ಅವರು ಮೂಡಿಸಿದರು. ಅದರಿಂದಾಗಿ ಸಿದ್ಧಗಂಗಾ ಮಠ ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಉಳಿದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಠಗಳಿಗಿಂತ ಅದು ಭಿನ್ನವಾಗಿರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣ ಏನು ಅಂದರೆ, ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಜ್ಞಾನದಾಸೋಹ ಮತ್ತಿನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಡೆ ಅನ್ನದಾಸೋಹ. ದಾಸೋಹತ್ವಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಎರಡು ಕಣ್ಣುಗಳನ್ನು ಸೃಷ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಸಿದ್ಧಗಂಗಾ ಮಠ. ಆ ರೀತಿ ಒಂದು ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಸ್ಪಿರಿಚುವಲಿಸಮನ್ನು ಸಿದ್ಧಗಂಗಾ ಮಠದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸಿದ್ದು ಪರಮಪೂಜ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀಗಳವರ ಒಂದು ಮುಂಗಾಣಿಕೆ ಮತ್ತು ಮುಂದಿನ ಭವಿಷ್ಯ ದರ್ಶನದಿಂದ ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದದ್ದು ಅಂತ ನಾನು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ.
Extending the Dasoha principle, the Sri Siddhaganga Mutt provides free food to more than 3,000 pilgrims every day.
There are still there are thousands of deserving students all around us who need these facilities, and we keen to extend this service and reach out to these children and liberate them from hunger and illiteracy.
The Dasoha is successfully running through endorsements, government grants and voluntary donations by well-wishers from across the world. There is more to be achieved. Swamiji's vision is to reach out to more needy youth and empower them to become future leaders of the world. With additional patronage, the Gurukula can become home to many more youngsters. Facilities can also be upgraded and enhanced.
Very happy the benevolent public join in this effort to build a strong, liberated youth force, citizens of tomorrow.